The Adam Smith Awards, ASAA, are globally recognised as the industry benchmark for best practice and innovation in corporate treasury. Throughout this dedicated series, we take a deep dive into each of the winning solutions of 2022 in conversation with the creators themselves.
Hi, I'm Sophie Jackson, Joint Publisher and Head of Strategic Content at the Treasury Today Group. Harnessing the power of technology. Technology is a key component in many of the submissions that we receive, and this is always a hotly contested category. We see products ranging from the use of APIs and RPA to full-blown Treasury technology transformation involving TMS and ERP integration, and much more.
And the overall winner of Harnessing the Power of Technology is Kimley Construction Pvt Ltd. I'd like to invite Louis Khoo, Director, to come on stage, please, to collect the award alongside their banking partner UOB, represented by Stephen Ong.
Hi, I'm Louis Khoo, Director at Kimley Construction. I'm the winner of the Harnessing the Power of Technology Solution Award in the Adam Smith Award Asia 2022. Kimley Construction and our partners UOB and Doxa Holdings have worked very hard over the last 2 years to develop this platform and solution that we hope can benefit many other companies to digitalize their procure-to-pay processes. It's really great to have our collective efforts be recognized by Treasury today. It validates our efforts to make a meaningful impact to the industry. It was simply to drive greater efficiency in our processes. We have already been working with Doxa on our procurement processes. We saw the advantage to digitalize the entire end-to-end flow from procurement to payment in conjunction with UOB. When UOB approached us to digitalize the trade financing portion, we felt that this would be a very natural extension of our procurement processes and enable the digitalization to be extended towards trade financing. Our suppliers who have signed up with Doxa will also be able to enjoy the benefits of this streamlined payment process enabled by Doxa and UOB. Once the procurement process has been completed by Doxa, the entire payment file is then transmitted over to UOB via a host-to-host connection between Doxa and UOB. This means that there is no more manual intervention nor possibility of input errors with the digital flow of payment information. Our suppliers benefit by being able to see the crediting of funds and have reports generated from the Doxa Connects platform. Kimley Construction has also been a keen driver of green and sustainable practices. The digitalization of our processes meant that financing of our green projects would now be simpler and faster. We believe that this would help drive greater adoption of green and sustainable trade financing to other contractors and suppliers. There was close collaboration between Kimley Construction, UOB, and Doxa. A steering committee comprising of all three partners was put in place to ensure senior management was closely involved and updated. A working committee with close monitoring of deliverables and timelines was also instituted to keep everyone on the same page. The working committee comprised of technology, operation, and processing teams for all three partners. All issues were discussed openly with all parties, which resulted in a key number of milestones, including, firstly, the first trade financing using Doxa's platform. Secondly, the first green and sustainable trade financing for Kimley Construction's Singapore Institute of Technology project leveraging on Doxa's digital data. And thirdly, the first trade financing using Doxa's platform with supporting documents submitted via the Singapore Data Trade Exchange, or SG-TradeX. All timeline milestones including user acceptance testing and pilot transactions were completed on time and on target. This robust testing provided much confidence to the success of the project. We learned from this project that complex processes can be made more efficient when key partners and solution providers collaborate with clear goals and a well-planned and executed strategy. This is when creative solutions can arise. As shown with the first green and sustainable trade financing on the platform, Kimley, UOB, and Doxa plan to scale and expand this project further to create exponential benefits to other companies and industries.
And now it's time for a word from their partners.
This is Bo Yi, and I head up Trade and Financial Supply Chain Management Sales for Corporate for UOB Group. For the case of Kimley, we work collaboratively to help Kimley manage and create a streamlined end-to-end procurement to pay, as well as to financing processes, working closely with their preferred fintech partner, Doxa Connect. In the case of Kimley requirement, because they operate in the construction industry, which is very, very tedious and complex in terms of managing the procurement to pay processes with lots of paperwork involved. Therefore, we appreciate that it is very critical for Kimley to automate and streamline such processes to maintain operational efficiency and uphold their productivity to manage costs. And because the complexity of such paperwork, it is very unique for the given industry, their preferred fintech partners has enabled all the documentation flow where they connect with their supplier, subcontractors, and service provider. However, instead of allowing them to raise separate paperwork with the banking partner to raise the trade financing, we then agree to work through a workflow where they can push such trade finance requests directly via the Doxa Connect, which will carry their strict instruction for us to then process the request. In addition to that, we even enable a possibility for them to raise green trade financing through the same workflow, as long as the relevant green qualified project references can be downloaded through the same digitalization process from Doxa to UOB. And indeed, we have made transactions in that manner for them to support their SIT project. So therefore, it is really a truly end-to-end process flow from managing their suppliers to also managing their trade finance requests and tapping into green trade finance, all via one total connected digital solution.
In this category, we have 3 highly commended winners. The first is Abbott Malaysia. Marlene Lau, Global Process Director, will collect the award alongside banking partner Bank of America, represented by Ankur Gupta.
Hi, I'm Hani Safinaz. I'm actually the Treasury Sales Officer in Malaysia with the Director positions under Global Transaction Services from Bank of America Malaysia Berhad. This is my 5th year with the bank with an experience of more than 10 years in both foreign and local bank prior to joining Bank of America. It was actually a door opener from both our global and regional team on the said name. And from there, the local team has approached the local contacts in Finance Director, Mr. Hop Ming, as well as the team. And of course, the main aims of the project were to identify the problem and at the same time to explore opportunity with client. Abbott Malaysia is the largest site within Abbott CRM division. Abbott Malaysia is a complex operations. It is the only end-to-end production site globally, supplying finished products to clients and parts to sister sites in APAC and EMEA. It has approximately about 1,200 employees on site, from factory operatives to management. The challenge for the Penang operation was to establish an effective cash management system to handle the multitude of payables and receivables. Its SAP ERP system struggled to communicate effectively with the incumbent bank, creating a labor-intensive process in which the accounts payable, which is the AP team, needed to extract information from its ERP, manually key data into a template, and then upload that to the bank every time it needed to pay a vendor. The key element, or I would say the most important element of this winning solution, is actually because the key element of the solutions were to be aligned with St. Jude's key objective, of which to offer an end-to-end integrated solution that would require minimal intervention. Abbott is looking at a whole new paradigm In changing to a different bank, Abbott's objective was to switch out to an entirely new cash management process, not merely exchange one legacy system for an upgraded version of the same thing. With the propositions and solutions offered by Bank of America, they have their headcount savings, where they have saved on man hours as much as 50% and freed up the team to undertake more value-added works. Average man hours has been reduced, like what I mentioned just now, it's approximately about 50% with an approximate of 1.5 days. Process efficiencies. In terms of scalability, Abbott account team says that the new system could easily handle twice the workload, whereas the legacy system needed more headcount to operate, even at current capacity. In terms of the risk mitigated as it also boosted compliance as far as internal and external auditing was concerned, taking error-prone manual entries out of the process and mitigating any fraud risk. In terms of visibility, the team is now able to easily access invoices whenever cross-referencing transactions is required. It is also helps them in terms of error reduce, manual intervention reduce, increased system connectivity, future-proof solutions, exceptional implementation, which includes budget and time. So this is where Bank of America came into the picture and won the mandate because of the proposition that we have to offer to Abbott.
And now we have our second highly commended award winner.
The second highly commended winner within harnessing the power of technology is Borneo Motors Singapore Pte Ltd. Suki Tay, Senior Finance Transformation Manager, and Wu Fu Wei, Assistant Finance Manager, collect the award alongside their banking partner Standard Chartered, represented by Jessica Fong.
Hi, I'm Suki Tay, Senior Finance Transformation Manager at Borneo Motors Singapore, a wholly owned subsidiary of Inchcape Singapore. I'm the highly commended winner in the Harnessing the Power of Technology category for the Adam Smith Award Asia 2022. The main aim of the project is to transform manual and paper-based operation to digital future-proof solution. We wanted a one-stop shop solution for both payment and collection services in Singapore. Through this process, we simplified end-to-end OTC process, include reconciliation. The key element of our solution was the launch of Standard Chartered Bank Straight-to-Bank Pay that enable customers to pay using QR code and various online payment options like credit card, PayNow, Nets. QR code, real-time payment confirmation, and unique transaction reference number are provided via Straight-to-Bank Pay API. The unique online transaction reference number transfer from Straight-to-Bank Pay to ERP via RPA, which further streamlined the reconciliation process. Lastly, we implemented automatic transaction matching leveraging blackline, barcode, and virtual account from electronic bank statement. I'm truly honored to receive such an incredible award and being recognized globally by Treasury Field. This award validates our effort in aligning to the three focus areas established by Inchcape, which is brilliant basic, leveraging technology, and great business partnering. Brilliant basic means finding a brilliant way to do our routine work. We leverage on the technology to transform offline to online business model which deliver competitive advantage and customer experience. Winning this prestigious award is an affirmation that we are right on track in driving our transformation roadmap. This award has inspired us to continue our journey in implementing transformation tech plan in our business. I believe winning an award can also help boost company profile in the business community. This increases the reputation, credibility, awareness from external party. Lastly, not forgetting to thank all our partners who was with us in this journey. I think the biggest challenge is the technology and competency related to digital. This project involved multiple system development and integration which lead to difficult technical issues to resolve. For our Blackline bank matching project, to get our bank statement into Blackline, we needed to interface it via TIS and then transform and standardize the data via MuleSoft. In this instance, we needed IT expertise to understand the specific requirement in each system and ensure uninterrupted data flow between the different systems. System integration requires specialist knowledge that is not easy to come by. At times, we as a finance person need to analyze it with developer to think out of the box on how to solve the problem. Communication is vital in this context. Our project involves multiple developers, and it is important to implement regular short stand-up meeting on daily or weekly basis with all the stakeholders. Live interaction like Teams, WhatsApp chat as opposed to communicating through email is encouraged. Prompt response is crucial to avoid any delay. The communication must be clear, precise, and ensure everybody is on the same page. Don't underestimate the complexity of the project. My biggest learning is to invest more time during the planning and design stage. Develop a detailed scope plan to understand the system's specification and limitation, especially if it involves multiple system integration. Map out the end-to-end process, highlight any risks and how to address it when it occurs. Project team should demonstrate the end product to the user as it will help the system design. This is also to minimize any scope creep.
And now it's time for a word from their partner.
Hello, I'm Ricky Kaura, and I am the head of transaction banking in Asia Pacific, Africa, and the Middle East here at Standard Chartered Bank. Our award-winning client, Borneo Motors Singapore Pte Ltd, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Inchcape Singapore, and they are the authorized car distributors and retailers for Toyota, Lexus, and Hino in Singapore. Prior to COVID-19, the automotive industry already faced challenges with its traditional offline business model and bespoke systems, and the pandemic has accelerated the need for digital and financial transformation to move from manual and paper-based operations to digital future-proof solutions. To emerge as a winner in the industry, Borneo Motors had to focus on how to transform their business model and develop an efficient route to market to enhance customer experience. And they were looking for a one-stop shop solution for both payments and collection services in Singapore. They reviewed their present challenges and future needs before redesigning their internal processes and procedures. Borneo Motors migrated their corporate banking to Standard Chartered, and we provide advisory services as well as the transactional services in their transformation journey and we conducted multiple workshops to review their existing processes like order to cash, payment processing, and bank reconciliation. We also shared best practices and provided our recommendations throughout their transformation journey and implemented the innovative banking solutions to be future ready. These banking solutions include QR codes, virtual accounts, and API interfaces. And with the launch of our Straight-to-Bank Pay solution, Borneo Motors enables their customers to pay using QR codes using various online payment options, which helps streamlining the end-to-end collections process, receivables reconciliation, as well as the reporting. And QR codes and real-time payment confirmations were provided via Straight-to-Bank Pay API. Cash and check collections are now migrated to Pay Now, an instant payment channel, and the pain points of credit card payments are also resolved as no physical credit card terminal is now required in the car showrooms, eliminating manual reconciliation processes. And it further helped to eliminate the need for manual payment systems in the situation when credit card terminals malfunctioned. In addition, our virtual account solution allows Borneo Motors to automate their cash application process, as our virtual accounts are used to identify the collections from their various branches and corporate customers, resulting in significant reductions in manual effort. Lastly, the payment files and bank statements are transmitted via host-to-host connections, and these digital solutions create a certain level of future-proofing, which have helped Borneo Motors to stay ahead of the curve in delivering enhanced values to their customers and their employees. We're very proud to offer these innovative solutions to our clients, and our heartiest congratulations to Borneo Motors on what was a fantastic project.
And the third highly commended award winner.
And the final highly commended winner of the Harnessing the Power of Technology category is e-Bullion. Their award will be collected by their banking partner DBS, represented by Ivy Roxy Huang.
Hi, I am Yogesh Lakhani, Assistant Vice President in Global Transaction Services, Sales Management at DBS. The main aim was to provide an SO solution that fits client's business model and the nature of transactions. We looked at digitizing the payments and collection process and ensuring that necessary security features were in place to mitigate money laundering risk. The key elements of the solution were enabling quick and convenient collections and multi-level authorization. Using virtual accounts, our client can now easily identify the end customers sending in funds. Coupled with an API that provided real-time notification on funds collection statuses, the overall time and effort required for reconciliation was significantly reduced. A penny verification feature was implemented to ensure legitimacy of all transactions. This is also executed via an API where a 1 rupee remittance is sent to the end customer's account. Through our online corporate banking portal, DBS Idle, both our client and independent vaulting company can authorize the release of funds to the end customer. The entire process is now digitized, making everything hassle-free and convenient for the client. Thank you.
A huge congratulations to all our Adam Smith Awards Asia 2022 winners. Thank you for listening to this episode of our dedicated Adam Smith Awards Asia podcast series, brought to you by the Treasury Today Group. More episodes will be coming soon, featuring other award-winning solutions, so please subscribe to our channel so you can stay updated wherever you get your podcasts from.